I've been a bad YouTuber. The first thing you might notice is I have my wings on. I went to the end and I got them. I didn't record it, obviously, because it's boring. It just did the dragon fight and then searched for about 3 or so hours. And as you can see, I'm wearing trims. I got myself some trims. I did that. And of course, I didn't record it because bad YouTuber. I also started making some trees so that I could have more than just one tree sitting over here. And again, bad YouTuber, I didn't even make 3 new trees. I made 2 new trees, but I couldn't even finish this one because I ran out of leaves. So here's part of what I've been doing, but let me show you some of the other stuff I've been doing in between last episode about 1 billion years ago and this episode. If you remember last episode, we built this beauty, and I love it. If you also remember last episode, I told you that I was going to be doing the interior of every building this episode, and I am, except for this one, because I've already done it. You might be able to see a little bit of it here. This interior, the reason I did it without showing you is it's not really an interior. It was a place for me to AFK forever, so I needed some dripstone that I got from a wandering trader. I got it. Over here, I have a pumpkin farm, so I can trade with villagers. I have a cactus farm, which kind of also goes hand in hand with a dripstone farm. Here's the cactus farm I used, very basic. The pumpkin farm I used is also very basic. I didn't even need a tutorial for any of them. I just turn it on and let it go. And I have none stored right now. That is because it is all stored over in this building, in which you'll notice I have a lot more villagers now, right? Look at them all. They're all enjoying life. We even got one guy under here. And, oops, that's drunk. Ignore that. There we go. As you can see, it has been very successful. If you're wondering how successful, this successful. So it's been good. Another thing that helps when it comes to having a bunch of emeralds is I get to trade with wandering traders a lot. So let me show you what I have obtained via trading with the wandering trader. Look at all the goodies I can use. Look at all this stuff. Look at I'm so excited to texture with these. Look, I got 10 small drip leaf. I'm excited. Well, let's go to bed and then let's give this guy a name. Sleep I go. All right, I think somewhere in one of my chests here I have, here we go, pink harness. And oh boy, I lost the name tag. This is not good. I could have, did I name him already? Oh my gosh, I didn't name him yet. I think I lost the name tag to name this guy. Oh no, this is very bad. I don't know if I have another name tag, guys. Let's see if I have one. I do. Thank goodness. I don't remember what I was gonna name him. Alright, I remember. Ist Geisterschön, meaning little ghost in German. And thank you very much to Slaber42 for the name suggestion. I'll put you in the description of the video. Let's go put these 2 things on him. Alright, now your name is Geisterschön, and you now have a harness. And I won't just ignore him. I will use him for lots of buildings. But today we will be mainly focusing on interiors. But as kind of an apology for not posting for over 45 days or so, we will be doing a little bit of building. Some of the best work I've done, if I do say so myself. We have 3 buildings here. And they're gonna fit alongside the old cyberpunk city feel. So, you know, right here, this is an old connected to cyberpunk, and we got cyberpunk on that side of the city, and a little bit older stuff on this side. This right here is all gonna be cyberpunk stuff. I'm very excited for it. And I did collect all the materials needed for them all. So it's not like I was doing nothing while I was gone. I was doing basically nothing, but I was doing a little bit of something. And while I'm on this point in this tangent here, I got 3.5 weeks off of college. And I was so excited to do stuff. Do you think that I got anything done? No, I got nothing done. On this channel anyways. I did a lot of stuff in real life. A lot of great things, which is kind of why I didn't do anything on this channel. But do you think I'd be able to get 1 episode done? 1 episode done while I was on break? No. I am recording this episode 5 days before the semester starts again. 5 days. You believe that? I can't. I mean, I've been having a great time and enjoying time off from college, but I thought I was going to get a couple episodes done. But let's not focus on what I didn't do. Let's focus on what I am going to do, which is, as an apology, give you guys a time-lapse of me designing all 3 of these amazing buildings. So, why don't I also give you a treat of brand new music that I'm making for the background while you can watch all these three, and here we go. And the buildings are done. Very proud of it. If you couldn't tell, I was trying to show you in the time lapse, I have a little MC here written in red graffiti, much like the graffiti that's on that building. And I think these look great, and there is interiors for them, but as you can see, we can't get into the interiors. So I got myself a shulker box full of stuff, and I'm going to transition from the grass into some stone so that this looks a little bit more city-like, but also so we can just get into the buildings. So I'll be back when I'm done with that. Hey, look, and I'm done with that. Several weeks later. All right, let me show you. So as you can see, I kept the path here. Path goes along, and I kept this as path because I kind of like it. Maybe I'll transition it. Maybe, I don't know. I kind of like the contrast here. Then you have this section here, which is all textured, and I try to transition from grass to stone decently. I don't think it's perfect. I think it's decent. Down here, I have it super highly textured. Probably because I'm thinking I'm gonna have like a stand of like a villager selling something here, because I think that could be kind of cool. And then it goes along to over here, and I could go this way once I remove this house and have it go that way. The path could maybe even zoom around, or I could just have a beach here. This also gives a great view of both the back of the builds here, and then you can also get up, and it just looks nice now while you're walking. Here it is. Transition slowly into the grass. Not perfect, but I think it's decent. Oh, you can kind of see some of the pixels here. I do have torches underneath, so it is mob proof, at least most of the way over here. You might notice there's another glowing box over here. This is, I don't know how many apologies this would be for this video now, but I want to build another build because I kind of just completely skipped the update with all the copper and stuff. And I'm aware that the spears came out. You're gonna have to wait. But I will utilize all of the copper stuff. And if you're wondering why this video took longer than I expected, I've wanted to release this a little bit after New Year's. But no, I had to get all the copper stuff and forgot to AFK, and then I would log back in, get discouraged, and not AFK. But I have everything oxidized. I have all the materials I need. And is this going to be the third time-lapse of the video? Is that what this is going to be? I think this could be the third time-lapse of the video. Maybe it's the second. I don't know. It's been too long. I started recording this thing back in like November of 2025. So here we go. Let me show you. We're gonna fly on over here. Sneak on through, and here we go. You may notice that it is floating. That is kind of on purpose. I need a transition, obviously, the moss over here into stone and do that. But it's going well. Going really well. When you enter, there's nothing because I don't have a floor done yet. But that's about to change. As I said, I'll be doing the interiors of every build. And I even made myself a little box. I'll show you. Oh, and ignore this. This was just access that I didn't end up having to use. Here it is. It's my interior box. I'm going to use this to build interiors for things. First, let me just check how much stone I have. I have a little bit. I definitely need a bit more than that, but just enough to build the road out. I need a... Where is it? Found some. Go here. Jump down. I should have moss somewhere down here. There we go. This should be plenty. I always love when I get to use this elevator. However, I got a sneaky suspicion it's nighttime, so I'm gonna take a quick sleep. Sleep time. Not quite enough, but I got somewhat around to it. At least kind of enough for you to somewhat walk around. I'll keep adding stuff here. But I do want to put someone in here, and that's kind of got to do with the item of the day. Let me show you. Go on over here, flip the lever. Here's the item of the day. This is Watson. And I am going to make sure that he has a home. And I think you guys can take a sneaky little guess as to where you think his home is. You guessed in here? You're wrong. It's in here. I'm kidding, obviously. We're gonna put Watson in this house. First, let's do an interior. Oh, I fell down the hole. I gotta swim all the way back up. That was terrible. So where's the hole? The hole's right here. I don't even know how I managed to fall in there. That sucks so bad. And last couple right here. Literally just too shy. One. One, two. Perfect, and the rest is done. I think I'm going to put Watson all the way at the top floor because I think he deserves it. So Watson, this is your chest. This is you. Here you are, Watson. You know what? I'll let Watson sort some stuff. Here you are, Watson. You enjoy. Where'd Watson go? Watson! Watson, what are you doing? Watson, there's nothing in these chests. Watson, that's not how you go up. That's not how you go upstairs. Watson. Watson, are you okay? Watson. Watson! Watson, come back in. I think I'm just gonna let him be. That's what I'm gonna do. That is what I am going to do. Albeit, I know this build is now a little bit old. I like this build. You know what I don't like about this build? This part. Now, am I going to clear out all of this stupid stone? No, but I'm at least going to give it somewhat of an interior. So first, let me just, let me through. All right, I'm done. Want to see it? Here we go. We have purple for the floor. I made the stations a little bit more organized. They're not great, but a little better. And then you have the sleeping area over here. And very basic, but like I said, I didn't want to fix it a whole ton because I had a lot of infrastructure while I was doing shaping and stuff. Now, one thing that we can make look a little bit better with our special box here is this. This will be pretty easy to fix. So let's go and do that real quick. Okay, 'tis done. As you may have noticed, I did add a little bit to the outside, and I pushed the door in one. So when you come in, you have the entryway, and then you have this area. Very purple. I don't know why I chose purple. I just kind of wanted to do purple. Then you have the guardrail here so you don't fall down. You have tables. I basically just wanted some tables just so it looks okay while I block that. And once again, like I said, this older one, it doesn't need to look spectacular, it just needs to be passable. So let's move on to this one, which I guess since this is just sitting here, I'll throw that in there as well. All right, 'tis done. Sorry I didn't show the before, but I'll show the after. Checkerboard, whatever that is, lights. I threw this in here like I said I would. That's about it. I didn't actually have much to do for this one. Now I can go sleep. Sleep time. I missed. Sleep time. And now I can run out the back door. And we must now do the interior for this. I don't know how I wish to do this. I think I know how I want to do it. First, we gotta clear all this out, and then I'll be back. Hello, Geistician. How you doing? Doing well? I've been doing this for the past like 5 minutes. Like I've had the interior done. I've just been having fun jumping off and seeing how close I can get to the ground before jumping back on. But I shall show you what I have done. In here, this is the new interior. As you see, I definitely want villagers here. That's where they'll go, is right here. Since this is kind of a colored laboratory, I have purple mostly, but I just really like the drip look. But to store chests, when I want to put them in here, I have some now, but I don't want to put any here. I'll put it here to fill with all of the villagers' stuff, and I'll put the villagers here, and maybe I'll have more chests here. We'll see how it works. We'll have stuff here. I don't really know what these types of villagers sell, but I'll use whatever it is. Oh, it's almost nighttime. But I'll use whatever it is, just for whatever I need. But now that I'm thinking about it, I think almost every build has an interior. This one, this one, this one, this one, this one, all of those over there, this one and this one. Hang on a minute. And then this one over here does as well. I can't believe it. I don't know if I showed you already, but if I did, you're gonna see it again. I do have all my villagers in here. They are super cozy. Don't believe what they say. Their working conditions aren't great. They've already given me many bricks, many terracottas and quartz and stuff, and all these. Oh, nope. And all these, which is great. Oh, it's almost sleepy time. I'm asleep. Actually, now that I just woke up, how many days have I been in this world? Did I say 700 something? So I'm almost at the 1,000 days mark. That'll be pretty cool. Now that I'm thinking about it, I think one of the only last things I need to do for interior-wise is the one build that I have over there. Which, let me grab some extra materials because I want to use some slightly different stuff. This place needs a lot of stuff. But first, let me remove the main doors and the floor, and I'll come up with something to try to utilize 2 floors. I hope I can, and I'll come back when I'm done with that. All right, I am done, and I think I cooked with this one. This is the best interior I've made for the video. I just want to see how one thing looks because I purposely did something funny to this one. Oh, it doesn't look as funny as I thought it would. Oh well, let me show you the interior. All right, here we are. And I enter in. Okay. Got a nice little interior. I'll go into cinematic mode. Very open, as I don't know whether I want villagers or horses or animals or what in here, but I'll figure out something. Spiral staircase. You can see out the window. It goes up to the first layer, or I guess this would be the second layer. I was kind of hoping this would look like a face. I see now how that wouldn't work, but I still very might move it up one. And then we have over here, we have this room, which this room's got nothing in it. This I'll have to do something special with. I might even have a farm in there. Then if you want, you can go up to the third layer, which is literally just a window and storage. But I think it works well. I think it looks good while you're on the main floor. This isn't the main floor. This is the main floor. So I think this looks pretty good. Very happy with how this came out. I think it worked out well. So now I think we have a nice cozy interior for this nice cozy cottage home. And I've got one more thing that I need to do. I think I might leave La Foncée here because where I'm going is just around the mountain here. As you saw at the beginning of this episode when I was explaining how bad of a YouTuber I am, we didn't finish that tree there. Well, I went and got a lot more leaves. I think they're all over here. Yeah, I even have a shulker box full of leaves. And I think I should finish the stupid tree. Alright, got it done. I didn't need as many leaves as I thought. Let's take a peek as to how it looks with the rest. And turn around. That fits in nicely as a tall tree in the background. This area will look a lot better in the upcoming episodes when I can fill it with more trees and some rocks and some moss and some dirt. What is it called? Coarse dirt, I think it's called. And then this place will look super immersive. I have kind of a creative testing world on what I want this to look like. Actually, in fact, I think for the first time, I'm going to show you my creative testing world, and I'm going to show you what I kind of want this forest to turn into. Alright, we're here in my creative testing world, and I don't know if there is or isn't spoilers for upcoming stuff here. Some stuff I scrapped, some stuff I did. I've seen two things now that are upcoming, so I guess maybe you can guess. But this is kind of what I was expecting it to look like, but on a bigger scale. So we have all these rocks here with, is this mangrove? It is mangrove. I figured it was mangrove. And you have these rocks and you have the coarse dirt to highlight where things have grown. And once you're inside the forest, it'll feel so immersive once you have, tons of trees. And you have the dirt in a couple places. I have the moss and the rocks just overgrown and the path that goes all the way through. And this is kind of what I was looking for this to look like. I only did the bottom of some trees just so I could see what the bottom looked like. But once we have, tons of taller trees and stuff over here, I think this could look pretty amazing. Well, guys, I thank you very much for watching this video. I'm sorry that it's such a short video. I know I leave forever. You'd probably expect a bigger video. But I have a good logical reason as to why return video is a little lackluster, is because I'm working on a lot of other videos. And college just started, so I've been submitting lots of assignments for introductions and week ones. So I figured I'd throw this together real quick, and just so that you guys can see that I'm still working on videos. And my next upcoming video is going to be great. You're going to love it. It's going to involve me. Oh, I forgot that I had a dip off there. It is going to involve, I'm going to have to go out of F5 mode now. It's going to involve me in person. You'll get to see what I actually look like. I'll post a short about that probably the day after this episode releases, or maybe even the day before. And it'll involve running, as that is one of the things that I absolutely love in life. Running is my favorite hobby, and if I can combine Minecraft and running, that'll be amazing. So I thank you for being patient with me, for being very bad at having an upload schedule, or lack thereof even, and I will see you guys in the next episode. Bye.